Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Netta. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Patricia Bright Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes for you guys. The one I'm most excited to review is this one here, the Rich in Life palette, because the color story is right up my alley. I've been really wanting an eyeshadow palette that was vivid and bright and full of color, and I feel like Patricia came through on this one, so I'm more excited about this one. And then of course this one, I feel, looking at the color story of this one, I feel like it's more of an everyday, go to work, go to the office, you know, you're going to movie, you're going to lunch, like just an everyday eyeshadow palette for us everyday girls. So this one I'm excited to review, but this one has my eye. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, welcome back. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Rich in Life palette. So I'm just gonna get it open. I have not opened these. I haven't swatched these. As you can see, it still has the tape on here, which I'm struggling to get off. What the heck? Give me a moment. Sorry guys. Okay, I've got it. I got it. All right. Okay. Oh crap, now I'm tearing up the packaging. All right, help me. Okay. So first impression, I think the packaging is so pretty, and just, to me, I feel like this packaging is very classy. You know, it's classy. It says, you know, that girl, I'm classy, you know, elegant, sophisticated. That's what this packaging says to me. I love the metal tin. And the reason why I love eyeshadow palettes that come like this as a metal tin is because it makes it so easy to keep them clean, you know, like the paper ones are okay, you know, but it's hard to keep them clean. With the metal tins, you can get you a makeup removing wipe and you can wipe them down, polish them up, and keep them looking fresh, you know. And then I love her little signature there. I don't know, I just think it's such a classy packaging. Okay, so let's look. Oh, this is stuck. Okay, so this is the color story here, and I love that it comes with this really nice mirror. I love that the mirror folds back. I love that, and you can really get into the pan like we need to. All right, so this is the color story here. You guys can see it. Okay, so that's the color story. To be honest, I feel like I already have these shades in my makeup collection, and the only reason why I say that is because my Morphe Stunning Vibes eyeshadow palette literally has the same type of story. So let me show you, let me grab it. Okay, so this is my Morphe Stunning, this is my Morphe 35V Stunning Vibes eyeshadow palette, okay? And so you look at this one. Oh, I don't let me drop it. Oh Lord, don't let me drop it. In comparison to this one, and as you can see, I pretty much already have this shade range, so I don't know if I'll keep this one because I feel like I already have it here. The only thing I'm missing from here is this yellow shade. So this yellow pigment here, but I do have that in another palette. I have that in my Juvia's Place Zulu eyeshadow palette. I've got a really nice yellow pigment in there if I want a yellow pigment to use. So that's the only thing. Like, but if you don't have a palette, or you know, a range of palettes that can make up this palette, then I feel like this would be the perfect eyeshadow palette for you. And for $25 and 28 shades, honey, it's a good price. It's a really good value, and the packaging is genius because you'll be able to keep it clean, keep it neat, because it's a metal or tin packaging, it'll last forever. Like your packaging won't be ruined. And then of course the really nice mirror there. So, you know, if you don't have these shade ranges in your collection already, then I think that it is, you know, a really good eyeshadow palette for you to purchase and a really good value. Okay, so now let's look at the Rich in Color palette. This is the Rich in Color palette, the one I'm most excited about. Look, let me get it open and I'll come back. Okay, so once again, love the packaging. I think it's just so classy and sophisticated. I absolutely love it. And this is, oh, it doesn't, the color story is on the back. So it has a mirror just like the, oh, you know this palette fresh. I can't even get, oh, there it is. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the Rich in Life palette. Oh my goodness. Okay, I really like the color story of this palette. It just strikes me as fun and whimsical and just creative. It's like that girl who's the life of the party, and you know, you invite her to all the parties because she's gonna liven it up, and I just really like it. Okay, so I'm going to do, this is, oh, and look, it has 2 yellow shades in this one, so I'm good. So I'm gonna do the Rich in Life palette on this eye here, and I'm sorry, I keep saying Rich in Life. I'm gonna do the Rich in Color palette on this eye here, and I'm going to do the Rich in Life palette on this eye. I can't do that. I can do this one, but I can't do this one. Or I can't go both. But anyway, Rich in Life on this, Rich in Color on this side, Rich in Life on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on a look for you guys. Okay, so I've already got my eyes primed, and for a transition shade, and this is the Rich in Color palette. For a transition shade, I'm gonna come into this shade here. This shade is called Queen, okay? Off the top, I can see that there is fallout, but that's okay. That's why I do my eyes first. Just gonna tap off the brush and then put that in the crease and start building that up as my transition color. And I'm just gonna blend it all the way up to the brow, but starting in the crease area. Who is texting me? Okay, so I want to be bold with this palette. I really want to step outside my comfort box. I mean, it's rich in color, so I want to play with color. So the next shade I think I'm going to go into is this darker shade here called Allspice. And I'm going to go into that one to start deepening the look. So putting that pigment there in the crease and then blending it in to start getting some dimension there. I like this. This is so pigmented. There is fallout, but once again, you know, just do your eyeshadow first and you'll be fine. And I'm tilting my head back so I can really see my crease and really get in there. Okay, so now to play in some color, I am going to go into this shade here called Pillow Talk. It's like this mauvey pink, a deep pink. Yeah, That's what I'm gonna go into. And I'm gonna just blend that right underneath, what was it? Allspice. Start putting some color there. Okay, and these colors blend together really nicely. So the formula and the pigment is good. So a little goes a long way because of how pigmented that color is. So this, it'll last you for years and years and years and years and years because you don't need to pick up that much product. Okay, and now I'm just grabbing some concealer because I'm going to cut my crease. So I want to put down a pink shade. You guys know I'm stepping out my comfort box because I do not like cutting creases, okay? But, you know, I'm trying. Okay, that looks good. Okay, and now I'm going to go into this really bright pink shade here called Love Song. And I'm gonna put that on top of the concealer and just pat it in. Ooh, look at me cutting creases and not being basic. Okay, and I'm just gonna go back into that shade Pillow Talk and just kind of clean that up and blend it into Fruit Punch just to clean up. All right, and now for the inner corner, I usually use a shimmer, but I'm gonna put Honey Pot, which is this yellow pigment here. I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. So Honey Pot is this yellow. It's still a little shimmer, so that's good. So and then on top of Honey Pot, I'm gonna put this shade here called Wow. Wow. Okay, to make it pop. Oh, that's cute. Okay, and what the heck? I might as well throw some under the eyebrow. So this is like a glitter shade. It's like glittery. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna do eyeliner. Okay, and so for eyeliner, I did use the Fenty Beauty Flylighter in the shade Cause I'm Black. And now I'm just going to do mascara. And this is the Beauty Bakery Eyelash Icing Mascara. Okay, and y'all already know what it looked like this. I had to throw on some lashes. Yes, honey. Okay, so I really, really, really like this palette. I really love the shade names too. So say for example, this one is called Queen. This one here is called Honey Pot, All Spice. Pillow Talk. This light blue shade here is called Ocean Deep. Um, yes, Peaches. I mean, I just really, really, really like this eyeshadow palette, and it's highly pigmented, it's beautiful, and it's definitely for that createy artsy side of you. So I would keep this one. It's definitely a go for me. And then of course the packaging is not only cute, but it's also durable. Okay, and so now coming into the Rich in Life eyeshadow palette, I'm just gonna create like with this palette like an everyday look that I would do as if, you know, I'm going to work. So for a transit, oh, and I love, okay, one thing I'll say I love about this palette is all of the matte brown shades it has. I think having a palette with matte brown shades in it is so important because you can use a matte brown and just do one eyeshadow look if you want something really simple. You can use a matte brown to fill in your brows. You can use a matte brown to do a smoky eye look. I mean, the benefits of having these many matte brown shades is really, really good. So I think that is really, really good on Patricia that she did that. And then different shades of brown, you know, for different skin tones. So I think that's genius. I need matte brown shades because I fill in my brows with them sometimes. You can wear them by themselves if you want to do a matte brown look or a smoky eye look. So I love that. Okay, so for a transition shade, I'm going to go into this shade here called Try Me and use that to start warming up the eye. And blend up into the eye, into the brow bone. And I'm flicking it upward to create shape. And I'm using one of the brushes from my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow kit because my other brushes are dirty now. I need to get more brushes, honestly. Because even though I wash my brushes every day, now that I'm at the point of filming every day, I go through brushes quickly and it takes a minute for them to dry. So yeah. Alright, and to deepen the crease, I'm going to go into this shade here called Brown Sugar. Give you some brown sugar, okay? And stamp that in the outer V. And then blend into the crease. Give it depth, give it some dimension. Okay, and then to deepen the crease even more, I'm going to go into this shade here called Pure Soul. I love these shade names. And just like with the Rich in Life palette, it's very pigmented. There is fallout. And I'll let you know how there's fallout. If you look here, I already have from the fallout on top, on my lower lash line. Which I'm not mad at. Actually, I enjoy when that happens with a palette because it actually saves me time in having to do my lower lash line. And normally I'll just keep it that way, do my foundation, do my concealer to sculpt it out, and that's it. So it's actually really, really good. You know, I don't mind it, which is why I really do most of the time do eyeshadow first because it makes any cleanup so much easier. So now, I will actually be just fine with this eye the way it is, like this matte brown shade. I'd be perfectly fine with just throwing on some eyeliner, maybe an inner corner highlight, brown bone, do the rest of my makeup, and then be out the door if I were going to work or, you know, going to the grocery store, running errands. I just wanted to run around. But you didn't come here for basic, right? You want at least a little bit of shimmer there. So I'm going to grab my Too Faced glitter glue, and then I'm going to give you a pop of shimmer on this eye. Okay, so I got my Too Faced glitter glue down. So now for a lid color, I'm going to go into this one here. It's called Icon. It's this really pretty soft glittery brown shade, if you can see that. Let's see. And I think it is so cute and perfect for this look on the lid. Just gonna do that with my finger. Oh yes, this is like a spicy brown sugar type of look. Like, yes, honey, this is sexy. This is like that cute guy at the office who you've been looking at and you've been eyeballing him and you like, man, he's sexy. And today is the day that I go for mine. So let me get my sexy on. That's what this is. Okay, so with this look, so I did do the eyeliner, the Fenty Beauty Flylighter on this eye. But for lashes, I used the Maybelline Snap Scare because I wanted a fuller, natural lash. I'm not going to add any false lashes. And now for inner corner highlight and brow bone, I like this shade here, You Are Gold. So just going to pop that in the inner corner. Yes, this looks really, it works really well with this look. And just bring it into the inner corner on the lower lash line. Get that brow bone. And go get your man, honey. Okay guys, so this is the final look. So how do they do that? On this side, you've got, okay, like this. So on this side, you've got the Rich in Life eyeshadow. And then on this side, you've got, no. And on this side, you've got the Rich in Color look. And then on this side, you've got the Rich in Life. So which one am I gonna do to finish this look off with foundation and everything? I don't know. Okay, so everything in me wants to go with this look because it's an everyday look, and I am, this is how I am. You know, I like browns and neutrals and everyday looks. So because I know instinctively I want to go with this look, I'm gonna go with this one and live outside the box for a minute, okay? So I'll be right back. I'm gonna wash this eye off, and then I'm gonna do my foundation, and then I'm gonna come back with the final look. All right, guys, well, this is the final look. Oh my gosh, I do not even recognize myself. I mean, wow, I look so different, and I think this look is just so pretty and definitely outside of my comfort zone, but I am okay with that. That's the reason why I wanted a palette like the Rich in Color palette, because I wanted to be able to start creating more looks like this, where I use more color and just experiment a bit more. But this look I really, really love. Okay, so let's talk about the palettes and wrap everything up. The Rich in Color palette, definitely keeping this palette. I love the packaging because it looks sophisticated, it looks very classy, and it's very durable, easy to keep this clean. And I love the full mirror that it has. I can be able to look in the mirror nicely and do my makeup. It's just a great mirror to have. I also love the fact that the mirror folds back. Um, that's a plus too. And the color story of this palette is absolutely gorgeous. You have everything you need. Even if you want it to be more neutral, you can create more neutral colors here. You have these two browns, and you have this brown here too. And this could be like a really nice soft lit shade, or this one. So you have, with this palette, you can be as creative as you want or as neutral as you want. And so this palette I'm going to definitely be keeping because it's multifunctional, it's multi-use, it's durable, it's sturdy, perfect to travel with too. And it's gonna last a long time. As you can see, looking at my eyes, the shadows are super pigmented. So a little goes a long way. You don't need a whole lot. As far as the Rich in Life palette, I actually really love this palette too. I just love the whites of this palette. This really reminds me of myself when I think of my work day, you know, going to work, you know, I'm in the office, I'm in meetings, I'm doing this, doing that. This is for your working woman. This is for your everyday woman, a woman who is, you know, on her grind. I just really love this palette. Same applies with packaging and durability. And the color story is really nice too. You have a little bit of color here if you want to dabble, just a teeny bit. But then you have all of these neutral shades for your everyday looks. So I really love this palette. The only reason why I might not keep this palette is because I have all of this. Now I have this yellow pigment in the Rich in Color palette and in my Juvia's Place palette, and literally everything else, as I showed you, I have in my Morphe's palette. I'm a very practical person, but then at the same time I might keep it because it's so pretty and I just love that look that I did. So what the heck, I'll keep it, whatever, I'll keep it. Because now that I have it, I don't want to part with it, so I would keep it. So yeah, these palettes are beautiful. I do recommend them. $25, you can't go wrong. Pigment, packaging, creativity, everything is there. So congratulations, Patricia. Job well done. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.